Good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Right now, it is day one of my 3-day weekend. I didn't do anything much today. I just stayed home and just chill. I just finished watching the Rams and Packers game. One of my coworkers named Clint, he's a big Packers fan. So I bet he is living it up right now, just getting drunk and waiting for whoever is going to be playing tomorrow between the Buccaneers and the Saints. Now this is going to be interesting if it's the Saints and the Packers, because I have a lady friend of mine who's a big Saints fan. So yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game, very interesting game. But if the Buccaneers play, it would be an interesting one because you get to see Rodgers and Brady playing against each other. I don't think the Packers and the Patriots ever played. I mean, they did in the Super Bowl, but that was with Bledsoe and Favre. They're both no longer there, but it would be interesting to see. Actually, either one or the other. I think it's going to be a really good game. So let's go ahead and do what we're here to do. What I'm here to do is simply the loot haul for this month. So I was going to do it tomorrow, but I was like, well, it's the 16th, and today is going to be the last package that will come in for today. I do believe I ordered some stuff that will come out either next week or the following weekend. So there's still plenty of January left over. So I think Sunday is the last day. We got some viewers here. Amanda Cosplay CJ. Hi there. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? Hope you're having a good Saturday too. Alright, so let's go ahead and start unpacking this stuff. Hold on a sec. Hey Google, set volume to 2, please. There you go. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages. So let's go ahead and get the biggest one, which is right here. Now I ordered some stuff from my coworker as well. There's some of them that's mixed with mine, so we just have to open all of them, and of course whatever belongs to him will be sent to him. You know, it would be kind of selfish of me if I just took his stuff too, especially since he did me the favor of paying the stuff in advance. You know, you can't say no to a cheap dollar box cutter. Cheap yet durable, yet easy to replace. So this, okay. So what I got here? Oh wow, it actually came here. Okay. That too. Okay, so I have right here is the essential elements for band. Now this is actually for my friend, my coworker. His son has been practicing the, I believe it's the trumpet, if I'm correct. And the thing is that he actually told me a really interesting story behind the trumpet. Is that he saw it through, I believe, from Facebook or from some sort of ad, and this guy was getting rid of this incredibly pricey $1,200 trumpet that he gave it to his son, and unfortunately his son just kind of stopped playing it. You know, he was done with it. So $1,200, and said, you know what? So he was asking to my coworker at that time, and he said, you know what? I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. I have this trumpet worth $1,200, and I'll give it to you for $150. No joke, $150. That is a steal. I mean, just when I heard about that, it was just like, that is one hell of a job. That's a hell of a discount, because trumpets can cost a lot of money, and also depends on what music they're playing. So this is for his son. So yeah, essential elements for band. So yeah, he's. I want to actually get into music as well. I used to play the violin when I was little. I was not great, but I caught up a little bit here and there. But the thing is that um, I kind of traded in the violin for the video game controller, and since then I never got back. My sister, on the other hand, she has a violin. I'm not sure. She used to play. She used to play the clarinet when she was in school, when she was in band, and then about a while back, I think about a good 10 years or so, I um, I helped her out buying a violet a violin. I'm sorry, to buy her a violin at a pawn shop, which was, I believe, was about $160 to $180, something like that. So, not sure if she's still playing it or she plays it from time to time. I'm not sure, but I am thinking about buying a guitar and just playing it here and there. But the thing is, since I have a small room, I can't really have so much cool stuff around. Perhaps later on, when I have my own place again, I might start to stretch out some stuff here and there. But as of we speak, even though this is considered a master bedroom, it is still, how should I say? I think it's just simply getting smaller because of all the stuff that I've been buying from here and there. Maybe eventually later on, I will do a live video of my bedroom and show you guys what I have around, besides from my bar. Okay, so I have right here is a Dickies red jumpsuit right here. It's for my size. This is actually for cosplay. I went out with a friend of mine named Gloria about a couple of years ago, and she's into horror movies, and so am I. And we decided to go ahead and watch this movie called Us, which was directed by Jordan Peele. Now, I haven't seen the Get Out yet, which I should. But Us was a really interesting movie, and it talks about the alternate us. That's why the title. And in the movie, it does show your normal self, and then you have your alternate self. And so in the movie, I forgot what was the character's name and the protagonist, but let me check it out here because I have my tablet. I was thinking about doing my tablet first, but I was like, I need something a bit handy and something simple, so that's why I'm using my phone to do the streaming as opposed to my tablet. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let me type in us. Okay. Huh. It's available in HBO Max. That's interesting. Okay, so the character. Let me type in. Let me go under the Wikipedia page. Okay. Yeah. So Adelaide or Addie. So the character, the character Adelaide or Addie, has her husband and kids, and are going to this little vacation site at the cabins or at the woods. And then there's this alternate character of hers called Red, and she's leading this group of alternates, which is her ultimate husband, alternate kids, and so on. And every actor or every character in that movie has an alternate side. So they have an alternate wife, alternate kids, alternate husband, and so on. and the alternates, they all are dressing up in this attire, which is simply a red jumpsuit, uh, fingerless gloves, more likely like race car gloves, and or driver gloves with a pair of scissors, and they usually walk with flip flops, which is strange because I walk a lot of flip flops when I'm either going out or doing shopping. So I decided to go ahead and buy a red jumpsuit for the Us cosplay. So this is how it looks like. It's a simple red jumpsuit. Has a zipper right here. It has buttons, I'm sorry, and a zipper inside. Very simple. I am planning to buy the gloves. Of course, the gloves are optional, but it does look a lot more authentic. Now, the movie does show that they are carrying, in fact, real scissors, but of course, if I'm planning to do my cosplay, as this character, I'm not allowed, or the convention does not allow to carry sharp and pointed objects like knives and blades. So what I'm planning to do for when it comes for cosplaying or for conventions, I'll definitely have to buy some prop scissors, or the school, or like what do you call them, the circular scissors, and then just have them right there. Oh, it's my sister. How you doing, sister? How you doing, Isherman? Okay, so like I said, I bought. I just need some gloves and some prop scissors for my Us cosplay. I might wear this one maybe next month or two. There isn't any conventions going on this month. There is the Tattoo Expo, but that's not cosplay oriented. But there is one, and I think there's one in April and February. I'm not sure exactly where. They say they had one last year, and I believe it was at Grapevine or at Louisville. But yeah, I mean, this one is actually not bad. I mean, I could wear this one all year. I mean, a year round. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to cosplay as a alternate me. See how it goes. It's not that hard. All I gotta do is go. Aah! So that's basically what I do when I wake up. Becca Gamer says, "Doing Gooby. I'm doing good. Thank you. Everything's all good. How is my brother-in-law? Hope you're treating him well." Okay, so we have here a other package, a small one. I'm not sure what I bought here. Like, seriously, I mean, the thing is that some of these orders, some stuff that I order takes about a week or two, and sometimes takes even longer. Like, even as we speak, I ordered something from BoxLunch, and it's back ordered. I ordered that back in December, and I am still waiting for that package to come. But they say, like, hey, it's paid. No, but no, it's going to take us a while to process that back order, and then we'll have it at your casita. So I actually had a pair of scissors here. There you go. He's doing good. He's watching Star Wars with his bestie. So far, no broken bones. That's good. Star Wars with the bestie. It's funny, we were just talking about Star Wars, about the sequel trilogy. Oh my god, we gotta make a convention. We gotta make a panel based about the Star Wars sequel trilogy, because I think that's where a lot of people need to have like a proper sit down and talk about what they liked and what I think basically everyone hated about the trilogy. Now, for me, they were talking about the prequels. Now, for me, I actually enjoyed the prequels. There were some moments that I just didn't like the midi-chlorians. I actually hate that part. But other than that, everything I actually did enjoy. What's this? Oh, the jock strap. Oh, is that it? Don't I get a cup? I guess not. Okay, so here's the thing. When I'm doing my cosplay, some of the characters that I do, especially like super, yeah, it comes without the cup. Really? This is bullshit. So I basically bought, yeah. Okay, so I think this is basically for everyone when they go into cosplay, especially for the guys who do a lot of spandex characters. Like for me, I do Superboy. I'm thinking about doing Spider-Man in the future. And the thing is that certain guys do feel a bit uncomfortable of, when they're wearing something tight like spandex, their goodies kind of tend to pop out. So I bought this cup, this jock strap. You could wear this one. You could wear a what do you call it? A dance shorts or dance pant or something. I can't remember what it is, but you put this on, and too small. Well, it says large, but it doesn't come with a cup. See, that's what kind of threw me off, because I think this is the one that you don't need a cup. Yeah, because usually they have a like a pocket for you to put on the cup, but not this one. There's no pocket at all. So I think what happens is, I think when you wear it, there's this layer of cloth right here, so you can see. So when the guys put it on and their body it can't really pop out, because it has this layer of fabric. So everything is all nice and nestled right there. So nothing is going to pop out. I'm deed. Well, the thing is, Isha, you don't have your extra parts sticking out like us. So for us, this is a convenient. I don't want to be accidentally swinging people left and right when I'm moving around. So yeah, this is actually quite convenient, because I ordered the one with the athletic jockstrap, the one with the cup. But I'm assuming this works. So yeah, I mean it's nice if it came with a cup, but no, this is actually quite convenient for cosplay. Do not bleach, do not dry clean. Yeah, I don't think nobody wants to. Is there any padding? Not really. It's just simply a nice thin layer of cloth, but it's really thick. And yeah, it'll definitely cover up the goodies, so nothing's gonna pop out. Everything is gonna be like I said, nice and nestled right there in that little area. So yeah, dry clean. Yeah, you don't want to dry clean this. You have any idea how awkward it would be to drop this and say, yes, I'm here to pick up my my items. Oh, you mean this one right here, sir? Like, yes, that one right there. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to try it out. I'm not gonna show it, but I am gonna try it out, see if it does help. Does it do its job? Okay, so we have another package here. This is, I believe this is from Amazon, I think. Let's see. Okay, what you're listening right now is the soundtrack to Samurai Champloo. It's actually one of my favorite animes that I watched when I was much younger. It came out back on Cartoon Network on the Adult Swim programming. And I liked it so much, I decided to go ahead and buy the volumes. But at that time, when it came to buying anime, you had to buy the volumes every 2 months. I don't know why they did that, but they used to do that. Now I believe that they sell the entire series. So yeah, I mean, I think now with the new ones, they just said, you know what, it's stupid. It doesn't make sense as to selling the volume, buy the volumes. So they said, you know what, we'll just give you guys the entire first season, second season, and so on. Because sometimes that's how some bras are. Some have extra padding for support and whatnot. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so I have here a Jurassic Park vinyl, decal. I actually bought this one back on early December, and it took a while, and it was no problem. I wasn't much in a rush to get this, but I think it cost me like maybe $3 or $4. I'm not sure, but I bought this one. It was going to be for a cosplay thing. I'm still thinking as to what to do with this. I was thinking about buying some decals for my Yukon. I'm thinking about doing some painting, do my own little design, my own version of a Jurassic Park car. Because what I've been seeing now is that a lot of people who are into Jurassic Park, they would use the painting schemes. They would use the painting, the designs of the Jurassic Park SUV and the van. And the Jeep, and they would just be incredibly creative. So I might, because I love the car that I have. I love my Yukon. I had it for almost 8 years, and my sister had it for about, like, what, 2-3 years, something like that. Yeah, she called him Clifford because it's a big red car, and then I called it the Necro Raptor because it would give up on me a lot throughout the course of my conventions and my adventures. So I always considered it kind of like a Frankenstein vehicle. So yeah, from Clifford to the Necro Raptor, yeah, definitely makes sense. So I don't know what to do with this yet. I might have some ideas. I do have my vest that I wore for my Jurassic Park contract attire when I went to Cowtown Comic Con. And update for the Cowtown Comic Con. This year it's still on, but it's not going to be in October. It's going to be set in June. So just try to, just have that on mind. I think it's going to be on the 16th, I think. The 16th and the 17th, if I'm correct. But it's going to be during the weekend. It's going to be a Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be at $10 a day, which is not really much of a problem. But they already having some guests here and there, and I send them a question. Is there a possibility they might be hosting panels or opening the options for panels and cosplay guests? Because I wanted to become a pro cosplayer this year. But as of right now, they haven't replied yet. But I'm hoping they do much sooner, because actually I love going there. I had a lot of fun, and it'll be interesting to see more of the hotel as opposed to what it was last year, which is simply the lobby and the main the dealer's room, which was pretty large. But it would be nice if they have their own panels, their artist alley, because 9 times out of 10 the artist alley is usually cheap, or rarely, how should I say, it's out for the open. Because the dealer's room is where you need verification, you need a pass to go through. So hopefully this year in Cowtown they could actually say, hey, you know what, we have more room to do the artist alley, let's do that, and then we could use this room for the dealers. And now if there's any other rooms that they could use, or conference rooms they could use for panels, I would love to do that, to host panels not far from where I actually bullshit more on Hearst than I do anywhere else. So just to have a host a few panels there on Hearst is gonna be awesome. So yeah, definitely might place this on the back of the vest, like so, like right here. See how far it reaches, because I don't want it to be over the vest. Isha says, I think too, it wasn't that long. No, it wasn't, because I remember you used that car when you were working, and then you went to Edgefest with the car, and you went to Dallas for the Batman Live, and I believe that's when it broke down, right? Was it that the same car? Yeah, because trust me, it gave up on me a lot in some moments. Okay, so that we got three packages down. Yeah, we got this one right here, and hold on a sec. Yes, and mommy was mad because you went to Edgefest, or because the car gave up on you. Yeah. I mean, that's how parents are. Yeah, this is definitely for my coworker. He bought this one for himself. I think, or maybe for his kid. It's a kind of a Chicano type of flag. Banner, because you have the stars and stripes here, representing the American side, and then here you have the colors of Mexico, very similar to what De La Hoya wore whenever he was in his boxing career. No, don't get me wrong, I'm actually fine with that, because I'm also Chicano. I was born here, and my parents are from Mexico, so hey, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to see that, the Mexican flag right next to the stars and stripes. Okay, now we have here a square box from Red Dirt Hat Company. Oh, so this must be the other package that my co-worker asked. Because I went to Edgefest, it was a long drive for that car. I wasn't too reliable, and then it broke down, and my friends pitched on getting it towed back home. See, that's good. Yeah, I remember that was on. I know that was on Edgefest. I know that Edgefest. That was at. Let's see. It was at Frisco, if I'm correct. Now I know how far Frisco is, because I drove to the Screw Attack gaming convention. That was back in 2014 or 2015, I think. Yeah, because I remember that Mega 64 was going to face Screw Attack a panel, and I was like, okay, I want to go there. Problem was that one took place on a Friday, and that day I had to work. So I was thinking to myself, should I not go? And I said, well, this is the closest chance I'll have of meeting Mega 64. So what I did is that after a long, frustrating day of work, and the thing is, what really upset me was that it wasn't taking place on a Saturday. It would have been completely different if it took place on a Saturday. But they decided to do it on a Friday, which for me I think was dumb. And the thing is that I just grabbed my stuff because I wasn't going to stay there for a day. And I took off. I didn't shower. I just put on my Sexy 64 shirt, and I just took off. And oh my god, the phone was being a bitch. The GPS signal got me lost. It said GPS signal lost, and I hated that. Like, instead of taking about an hour to get there, it took me like 2 hours. And by the time I got there, the tickets were already closed, and I was just pissed off because I'm already here. I want to watch screw attack in Mega 64, and the manager at that time asked me, okay, how about this? Since you came here, you drove all the way here to see us, you know, have fun. I'll tell you what. Are you going to pay me back? Are you going to pay back the badge? And I said, well, I'm actually going to go here for the panel and then take off. So he basically gave me a free badge pass for Friday. That's what he did. He gave me a free badge to see Screw Attack and Mega 64 compete. And I thank him a lot. I really did, because I was about to say I can't go there. I can't go. So I sat there, and it was just frustrating because my phone battery went down, and like I said, I only had like maybe $50 in cash, and so I was like, okay, I have a low battery, so I can't record the entire video. I think I recorded like maybe 5-10 minutes of the show, but I was there. I mean, if you ever have a chance to watch the Mega 64 and Screw Attack panel in their page, I'm actually there. I'm wearing a kind of a Kappa hat, or what is it called? Like oh my god, that golfer hat. I'm having it backward. I have my I have a necklace, and and I'm wearing the Sexy 64 shirt. I think I was sitting in the second or third row on the main area, on the center area. But yeah, I'm actually there. Kid you not, I'm the only one with the broadest shoulders. So yeah, definitely take a look. I'm there. So let's see. Um, let's see. The Batman thing is when it broke down. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that for a fact. And ew, stinky booty going to a con. Oh, trust me, I have gone to so many conventions that I think I have been to only 3 conventions that I didn't shower. It's not, I mean, I know the first year when I went to A-Con, I went there broke. I only had like $20. No, I had $40. I had $40. I didn't know the elements of Dallas, because this is the first time I actually was out of Fort Worth. And I remember it was my younger brother, and we had a close friend named Julio who showed us around. And oh my god, I mean, it looked great, don't get me wrong, but at that time I had no job. I was just frustrated, because every time when I had money saved, my parents would ask me, "Oh Josh, you owe rent. Oh Josh, you owe car insurance. Oh Josh, you this and that." And I was getting frustrated. I'm like looking at them. I'm like, oh my god, you niggas are really gonna make me broke. So I went there with $40, and I had to stretch those $40 greatly. Like, McDonald's was my it was my sanctuary. And the thing is, at that time, I was starting to hate McDonald's, because I was just tired of eating their food. Like I got, for some reason, every time when I ate McDonald's, I felt fat. So that's why it's like, I mean, it's there. You can't starve. Retro Geek Galnetti, how you doing? So, like I was saying, I went there nearly broke, and at that time I didn't have a cell phone, so it was a mess. It really was a messy experience, and I would tell my brother, like, "Hey, Sammy, we're hungry. Meet us up outside at 6 o'clock." I couldn't find him at all, and I panicked, and I was like, you know what? I think he got it. So I went to Fridays, walking to Fridays, and I ate something to eat. I got something to eat, but I had the most awkward guy right next to me. So this guy was from Louisiana, and I ordered a small plate, like maybe an $8, $9 plate. And so, right next to me on my left side, there would be a guy who was complaining about chili. And so he's talked to bartender slash waiter. He said, hey, he asked him a question like, hey, can you separate the beans from the chili? Or separate the meat from the chili? And the waiter, I saw him, and he was like, what? And he says, like, well, the thing is that the chili, the meat is already within the chili. It comes like that. It will be almost impossible to separate the meat from the chili. And this guy was just being a really fucking picky eater. And I'm looking at him like, man, like just enjoy your goddamn chili. Just, oh god, I was just thinking to myself like, this must be the most awkward, messiest con experience I ever had. And I remember that I was looking for a hotel at that time, and I believe during that weekend, the NBA Finals was playing, and the Dallas Mavericks were in there. And the thing is that everything, and I mean everything, was expensive, like 3 or 4 times more expensive because of the Mavericks. And I went to a hotel, and I said, okay, let me just a room for Sammy and I to stay for the weekend. And I remember one of them said, like, okay, it's gonna be $139 a week, $139 a day. And remember, I only had less than $40, so there was no way how I'm gonna stretch that fucking $30 into 130. So yeah, it was a really, really, really awkward and learning experience from the convention. Like I said, this was my first convention, so I had to learn it the very hard way. And eventually, as years progressed, I got better and better and better. Now I'm picking certain days, certain events that is financially convenient for me. Now, if the cons were to invite me as a cosplay guest, then that would be cool. That would be awesome, because I'm like, okay, I could just go there, have my room taken care of and my food taken care of and all that. So yeah, it's basically what Misty Panda was talking about in one of her live screens or live chats, is that if you want your favorite cosplayer to be in your con, just hit your con staffing. Just hit them up, tell them, hey, is it possible if you guys can invite this cosplayer around here and there for this weekend or for this event and so on? You know, we'll say yes. I'll say yes. But, you know, the thing is that right now it's a bit tricky because of money, you know, because of getting the hotel plus the time, you know. Now it's like, hey, you did all this for me. Now it's for my job to meet you there. So yeah, definitely, if there's a con that you want me or you want your favorite cosplayer there, just hit them up and we'll take it from there. Yeah, trust me, I would love to go to more conventions. I want to go to there was this one I wanted to go last year. This was before the Rona. It was called what was it called? Lubbock. No, what's that called? West Texas Con or something like that. And it was at Lubbock. And my ex came from Lubbock, and she has family in Lubbock. And I was like, hey, you know what? How about this? You take me there, and I'll pay for your ticket and your food. Yeah, just take me there, and I'll take care of the rest. So she's like, okay, let me go ahead and clear up and see how my weekend goes. And unfortunately, I actually had some panels ready to go. They just said, like, yeah, you know, just meet us up there, and we'll take it from there. So I actually was relying on my ex to say, like, hey, Josh, I got everything ready, let's go. But no, unfortunately, she had to work. extra long hours because she's a manager for a fast food chain. So I actually had to call the staffing from that convention and tell them that I have to cancel because of personal reasons. So yeah, so teardrop. Okay, so this one is also from my colleague of mine from work. It's a Ranch, Texas hat. So it's a snapback. This is from the Red Dirt Hat Company, and it was established in 2016, so it's barely old. So this is for him, and so is that hat that I showed you guys earlier. So that's all his. The instrument booklet is for his son. Yeah, this one right here. That's for his pollito. Yeah, I gotta put all this ones in one big box, so that way I'm not carrying bags. That's funny. Actually, I have a Loot Crate box that's empty, so let me see if I can fit all that in one box. All right, so this one's done. Let's see what else. Oh, I got this one right here. Now I believe this came up today. It's a long box. I believe I know what it is. So let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see, we got a comment that says, I remember you telling me this. Yes. In case if you forgot, because I know we're all getting old and Alzheimer's kicks in more often when you hit 30. Yeah, I was talking with a friend of mine on Thursday, and we were discussing about when we first met at because our first hangout was at when we were watching Joker, and she said that I was being chatty during the movie, and I was like, was I? Because I can't remember. But she said that I was really chatty, and I was trying to remember, like, did I talk? Did I talk a lot during that movie? Did I did audio commentary during the movie? I wasn't spoiling the movie, but let's see. I'm barely 32. Yeah, see, there you go. Those Alzheimer's are slowly kicking in. Yeah, soon, Isha, I'm gonna have to show you like a little movie, like in the 50 First Dates. You have to spend like about an hour a day seeing of the current things that was going on, and then just slowly add it up every day. Like, hey, guess what? You know, this is what's happened. Okay. So how is Gary? And we were just talking about him at work. So like, how is Gary, Isha? Really? This big old box for this little skinny ass package? Okay, so during New Year's, I went out of town. El Mao, shut your face. Just give me your AARP discount. No, I'm not going to give you my discount. I want you to pay full price. So he's doing good. His kid is really into anime at the moment. That's good. Well, you know, I'll definitely be posting some videos here and there of conventions that I'll be attending. So yeah, if you're interested in passing or spreading a word, you know, you're more than welcome to do so. So on New Year's, there's this event that's been going on for 5 years, which I didn't know of, and it's called the Dino Dive, and it's basically this small diving area. You're a cheap old man. Well, old, yeah, cheap. I would say thrifty. You know, conveniently thrifty. You know, Like, hey, if I get a discount for a $5 steak, I'll definitely go for it. Yeah, hey, I'll tell you this. If Yaya Han, who is perhaps the most recognized cosplayer in the world, goes by with coupons, so can I. So I'll be like, hold on a sec, I think I got a coupon for this. I'll be like Granddad from the Boondocks. I think I got a discount for free curly fries with a purchase. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having free shit. You know what's funny? Actually, there was a woman who believes that people frugal. Frugal? What is frugal? No, so like I was saying, so there's this group, right? And then and Facebook. Right now I'm on Facebook vacation. I won't come back until February. So I'm in this group, right? And then we were chatting about, dates and food and stuff like that. And one of the guys said, like, would it be a big red flag if a guy uses coupons to save a little bit of money? And about 80% of the women said, hey, that's fine with me. I got coupons too. I'll be like, hey, hold on a sec. Maybe I got a better coupon than yours. I'm like, hell yeah. That's awesome. And then there's some who say, oh, hell, he's a cheap ass fool. He relies on coupons and stuff like that. And I need a man who could who could pay me full price. I'm like, no. Someone that can be cheap but makes an effort to use little money as possible. Thank you. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, if I could get something as good as that one, but cheaper, yeah, I'll definitely go for it. What do you think when we go to bids or when we do shopping? What we do, we usually go for what is the cheapest. It's more convenient. What's more economic? See, in our pockets. Because some of us don't make good money. I was recently watching some videos of the Popeyes chicken sandwich riots that was going on last year, and they're saying like, man, these guys, the employees do hustle a lot to get your food ready. They don't get paid as well as others, but to have all this drama, plus the shift, plus the pay, it's overwhelming. Sometimes you gotta appreciate what people do when they serve your food. So yeah, it's I'm glad that that's past. It's already past us. But the question is, can people behave themselves when those certain things happen? But we'll see how it goes. So, like I said, I went to Glen Rose, which is about an hour and a half southwest from here of Fort Worth, and it's like going to Weatherford. And I went there, and it's a dino dive. Like I said, it's a disclosed area where we're gonna be swimming at. Now, you could swim, you could kayak, you could fish, and you could hike. So I went there, and you gotta have a reservation, otherwise you can't go. And I went there because of the dive, and the water was extremely cold. It was like, I think that day was maybe 45 degrees. It was chilly. And I've seen people just having just shorts and no shirt. They were just going to go jump in there, dive in there. And I think depending where spot is at, it could be somewhere between 4 to 5 feet deep of water. So I dived in there and my body just instantly shut down. It stopped and it's telling me to get out. And I had a fucking diving suit on because I thought that was going to help me out, but no, the water was just unbearably cold. So I head back in panic mode, and I was just shivering for about 45 minutes. And so I decided to put my pea coat on and my towel to dry up my hair, and they were already offering this medal when you join in. I mean, there's no competition and all, but as a participation, you get this medal right here. So this is how it looks like, and yeah, it's heavy, and it has right here on the lanyard that says "Life Finds a Way, 2020 Survivor," and then tells you the year of the event. So yeah, I already found something I could do on a yearly basis. Now it's open year round, and it opens around, I think, around 10 in the morning, and it closes around 6, if I'm correct. But oh my god, I kid you not, when I went there after the swim, I was hiking because I spent $20 for the event. I might as well just make it count. So I was hiking here and there, and I had fun. I had fun doing it. I'm thinking about going back there in March or in April when the water's a lot warmer, so I could swim comfortably. Now the thing about the waters of Glen Rose, of the Dinosaur Valley Park, is that it differs where you're at. So you could be, say, 6 feet above water, and the deepest is like 20 feet. So you have to be really careful where you're swimming at, because if you don't have the right equipment and you decide to go there, you might be sticking around there for a while. So there are guides around there, so you could always ask them if there's, what's the depth of this pool, or what's the pool, what's the depth of this area, of this bank. But there are footprints of dinosaurs, which is actually marked around in this string to make it preserved. And it's really nice. It really is. I strongly recommend it if you have someone who's really into dinosaurs. If there's someone who's really into hiking, I strongly recommend it, because there's I think 4 or 5 different tracks, or 4 or 5 different trails that you could walk around. But yeah, I strongly recommend it. I really do. I think the next time what I'm going to do is to go there, spend the night, and then wake up early in the morning and do my trail walk here and there. And then once I'm done doing my hiking, I could go back to the hotel, crash for the night, then come back and finish up the rest, and then go straight home. That is the plan. But like I said, it's gonna be sometime around March or April. I think the warmer the better. I don't know if I want to go there during summertime. I don't know, to be honest. I think the less time I have around summer, the better. All right, let's go ahead and read some comments. But at times you can lose quality based on prices. Not everything I've noticed. Not with everything, but I've noticed it with some stuff when I've gone chopping. Not chopping, huh? Okay, I gotta bounce. It's been gooby seeing you again. Take care of you, okay? I love you very much, big brother. Oh, that's sweet. She even put purple hearts in there too, because she loves the color purple. Okay, so like I said about the hiking stuff, ever since then I've been really more eager to go on hiking. There is one in Colleyville, I know that for a fact. There is one at Grapevine, and then I just heard that there's another one at Arlington. So I decided to go buy this 3-piece 55-inch hiking stick, and it comes in 3 parts. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and assemble. It's made out of hard pine. So I was telling this to my friend on Thursday, and she asked me, so if you're into hiking, why don't you add a attachment on top of the hiking cane? And I'm like, well, like what? Like, well, why don't you put like a dinosaur head or an amber resin? And I'm like, honey, don't give me any ideas. But it is an interesting, it is an interesting point, because if you have seen Camp Cretaceous, it's basically a hiking. The thing about Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is that it's basically anything that it could be. It has a camp, it has a hiking, it has a campsite, it has a hiking trail, it has a river, it's a theme park, it's a restaurant. And it's basically Disneyland but with dinosaurs. So that is basically what I'm thinking. Like, hey, maybe I should put a little spin on this. So right now I am currently screwing the hiking stick, and my friend on Thursday was telling me, like, hey Josh, you should wear your clothing from my those Germans what they would wear during Oktoberfest. And I'm like, honey, I am too hairy for that. I kid you not. Like, I am not gonna look good with suspenders and certain pants like that. Hell no. Thank you, but no. So yeah, that trust me, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. All right, so right now we're kind of close to assembling this. It's not, like I said, it's not that hard. I just gotta screw it. And let's see. All right, so this is it. This is how the hiking stick looks like. So let me show it to you how it looks like. Let me move it like so. So this is 5 feet. No, this is what, 55 inches? Oh no, that's not it. Where did you go? Oh yeah, here it is. It is 55 inches. So it's just 5 inches shy of 6 feet. I mean, of 6 feet. 5 inches shy of 5 feet. So you're looking at yeah, around this height. So yeah, this is really convenient. It really is. Comes with a little strap, so you could hike. So you could, have some good stability on it. It is really good. It's really quite sturdy. Now it does have a little round. It has a little bit of a knob right here. I'm still not sure. I mean, I do have a resin. I do have, in fact, a. I do have a. What do you call it? Oh yeah, here it is. A paperweight of this, and unfortunately, it is still too large. Well, actually, not really. To be honest, I could sand this. I could sand this to a certain degree to make it look flat, and apply this paperweight right here and glue it, and then have some sort of a screw attached to make it look sturdy. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, or maybe have a dinosaur head like she said. But yeah, there's a lot of ideas I have in mind. Like right now, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm not really thinking, oh, I gotta put this on. Like, no. I mean, if it comes, I'll definitely put something on it. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be my hiking stick when I start doing my hiking. Probably maybe next weekend, perhaps. Definitely maybe on the Friday or a Saturday. Just drive in the certain area of Grapevine or Colleyville, maybe Colleyville. Go there, just do a little hiking, do some photography for my cosplay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is it for today's loot haul. Like I said, I'll definitely be getting some other stuff along the way the next couple of weeks. So don't forget to follow me. Follow my profile. Don't follow me, because I'm like, yeah, I got nothing. I don't got nothing really big worth, being to steal from. Like, I could give you maybe a free bottle of water, but that's it. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this awesome video. Tomorrow I might do something cool, but you gotta follow me, all right? So you have a good night. Enjoy the remaining of your Saturday, and I'll see you guys next time.